Hey everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, just going to allow into XRP. Once again, thank you for your support. Okay, big CoinsKid crew. So I'm going to show you two charts today that may be a major clue that right now, we should actually just be buying as much XRP as we can and, potentially converting our Bitcoin into XRP as well, because we may be about to see something here for XRP against all odds and expectations. We may be about to see a vertical here for XRP, and I'm going to go through this with you as to why. Okay, so I found two clues in two other charts, and this is what I do. I look at other charts for you to, counter analysis of up, down, whatever. So there's two charts that may be revealing something right now, which I will show you in this video. So stay tuned, okay? But on the current time frame, what we've got on the micro, we've got a bit of fear kicking in right now, and it's only this time last week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for XRP, we had sell warnings kicking in, and this is something I was relaying in the videos to you. Equally on, I think it was Sunday, wasn't it? Prior to the missile strike yesterday, and again, show me the charts, tell me your news. A lot of people was really, fearful because of the missile strikes, but we was fearful a day before because we were getting the bearish divergence on the potential bull trap. What we've got is overbought conditions where we're overbought with a lower high basically on these key pivot points, and I said to you it's a bearish divergence. And boom, it's played out. So as anticipated, we create this lovely little bull trap. Everyone thinks XRP is taking off right now. But like I said to you, what we're doing from left to right, we're compressing up the stairs here. We're getting really compressed. So if we come back right now in an ABC and we hold this ILO structure, this is it. This is your compression lead to expansion. And this is the final drawdown of an ABC before the expansion to the upside. And there may be a chart, two charts that I'm going to show you that are giving us the clue to that particular scenario. So look at XRP on the daily. At the moment, we are simply caught between a rock and a hard place. So that's a pivot point high, and this is a low right now. So I think breaking that high, obviously, we're looking incredibly bullish, and it will confirm, okay, we've got a continuation of this bull market here for XRP. So this is actually a bull market support all the way down there in July, whatever exchange you're on. At the moment, 0.3834 for XRP, okay? So I was putting bids in down here at 0.40 cents, and so far I'm doing incredibly well. But obviously, I'm not looking to take profit at this point here just because you run into resistance. What I'm looking to do is if we start to break the structure, I will jump ship. And the structure primarily for me is the higher-low structure. So at the moment, that's a key pivot point that we created way back there in August, literally a month later, and then we've created another key pivot point literally another month later just there in September. So at the moment, these are key pivot points in the charts for XRP. So at the moment, we are simply caught between a rock and a hard place. So support, support, support. So technically what we're doing, we're coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down, coming up, and looking to come down again. And then if we get the compression from left to right, we're making a series of ILOs, compression, boom, breakout, see you later. So I may have found two clues in a couple of charts that is the scenario. And obviously, I don't want to be a moon tard, a bull tard, or whatever. I'm just relaying the data to you. Please remember that, okay? If it breaks down, become bearish. If you break out, incredibly bullish, so on and so forth. So breaking that next pivot point, I think is a very bullish statement from XRP. So what I'm targeting on the daily is really, really simple at the moment. We've got a compression pattern from left to right. What we did the other day, we created that little bull trap just there for XRP with the bearish divergence, which I've relayed to you, and right now we're coming back. So technically what we keep doing, I've relayed this to you in recent times. There's your low, your ascending triangle, back test. There's your low, your ascending triangle, back test, and right now you've got another ascending triangle just there. So potentially this ABC comes back to it after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up. You're looking at some kind of A, B, C, oh no, it's going to 0, and then we break out with the confluence of these two charts that I'm about to show you. So this is the scenario that I'm looking at. This is my primary expectation for XRP until it starts to negate that. The negation of that, I think, is losing this pivot low from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we've seen. So at the moment, technically all we're doing, we've seen a nice 5 wave move up for XRP, and we're retracing the move. So from that key pivot point that we created on the 29th of September, I think it was Sunday, wasn't it? We're coming back, 5 wave move up, we're coming back, really simple. So we've come up, and right now you're coming back. So we bounced off the 0.5 fib, which is synonymous with dead cat bounces. So if that is the bottom, amazing. Our bags are packed, we're ready for the launch basically. But if we come up in a B wave and make a lower high, and we drop again, I'm targeting these buybacks 786 at 0.5343, which is basically getting the god candle out of the way, just like that wick did, and just like that wick did in a high-low structure before compression and a breakout. And obviously 0.7 as well at 0.5473. Now these are clues, and I've always relayed to you, when you see these, okay, and you start to move up in 5 waves, you've always got to buy back and target that gold candle back test as you buy back. So if you're looking for longs, really, really simple, all you got to do is go long and put your stop bids in on that gold candle back test, or even a 786, and put your stop loss below on the 1 fib to negate a trade from which the 5 waves have come. Really simple. So what I'm looking at right now is a potential impulsive move here for XRP, okay, and then this is a retracement coming back, holds a low, on it's going to zero, then it breaks. So what is the confluence in the other charts? And again, I relay this to you, break down below that low. I think we're losing, you know, uptrend structure, we're breaking down, and at that point I'm going to target buyback zones for you, and I'm going to take the profit on the bags that I bought way back there in July, okay, around about 30% profit it'd be. So anyway, I wish I had the most luck, but what are the two things right now that could be a clue that this is the moment we have the ABC coming back as anticipated, then we turn around and break out here, this ascending triangle where we can compress from left to right, making a series of high lows here for this beautiful bullish market structure for XRP. What are the two clues? Let me show you right now, okay? So the first chart I'm going to show you is Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. What we're going to do is drop the Chinese yuan into the chart basically as a comparison. So to do that, go to compare symbol and then go to recent symbols, or you know, type in your symbols USDC and Y and then new price to scale. Drop it into your charts right there. So what we're going to do is take a look at this, because there may be a clue in this particular chart that right now, with the compression pattern we're seeing for XRP right there, that we could see a vertical in risk basically, because what we've got is a strengthening yuan against the dollar basically. So if we take a look just there, way back before this big parabolic move for Bitcoin in the, you know, the last phase right there of that particular cycle, 2017, we did create this lower high structure in the yuan, really simple, okay, and then again just there we created this lower high structure just there for the strength of the yuan against the dollar basically. So the yuan was basically raging here against the dollar. So what we've got, really simple, we've got this high here, then we've got that high, lower high, and then drop. We've got this high here, the high and the lower high, and then the drop. And right now we've got this high here, the high and the lower high, and right now the yuan is gaining strength against the dollar. So if we do start to see a significant drop in this particular chart, just like we've seen there and just like we've seen there, this was the major vertical in that cycle, the major vertical in that big move, and obviously it could be a clue that we're about to see something like that for Bitcoin as well, which obviously is the confluence of the fact that we are looking at a major move for XRP as well. So we'll keep an eye on this, because at the moment the dollar is breaking down, and it's equally the second chart that I'm going to show you right now. So keep an eye on this, okay? Let's dive into the DXY right now to see what we can see. So looking at the DXY, in recent times we are seeing a bullish divergence for the DXY, okay, and this is why at this moment right now we are seeing this, you know, nice little breakout for the DXY, double bottom down here with bullish divergence, and equally down here what we've got is this lower low structured here for the DXY. So we've got a nice little bullish divergence, and in the meantime this is why you're seeing the drawdown in XRP. It's not because of missile strikes or whatever, you know, it's because obviously the dollar is got a bullish divergence down here and it's coming up. So bullish divergence, high lows, lower lows, bullish divergence coming up right now into the resistance. So what I'm looking at right now, really simple, I did relay this to you a few weeks ago. The DXY is really overextended from a 20. You're in a bear cross, basically a death cross for the DXY, which is a very powerful statement, obviously, unless we start to take it out. But in the death cross right now, we trace into 20 for the continuation, because what we've got here is a beautiful inverse correlation that's playing out between the two. So what I'm looking at, really simply, and you know, you could just exit XRP at this position, it's entirely up to you. Just wait for the DXY to break down below that structure right there, and it's a clue. Whatever XRP is doing at the time, it's a clue that we've got a major vertical in the XRP chart, because at the moment the inverse correlation between these two charts is absolutely boss. Because what we've got from this breakdown in 2022, you know, we've got the breakdown, the parabolic growth curve here. We've got the double bottom down here and the double top for XRP. Double bottom, double top for XRP. Came up in a parabolic growth curve, broke down in November 2021, came down the stairs. I was relaying to you why this is a golden opportunity on XRP, because this is an A, a B, C zigzag correction. This is a monster zigzag correction after a huge parabolic growth curve for the DXY. And at this point, this is the inverse correlation, the proof, you know, that XRP would flourish, and it did. So it came up into that potential wave one, as we had the A wave down in the DXY. We have potentially an expanded flat correction in B, which is where we've seen this WXY play out for XRP. So a WXY correction play out, literally bottom just there, as the DXY's create that expanded flat correction. And right now what we've got is a potential wave one of C. So at this point here, what I'm looking at, and this is a potential scenario, this is obviously not guaranteed, but in this frame here, this is your C wave, which is beginning. So with that, what we have, really simple, we've seen a 1 for XRP and we've seen a 1 for the DXY. So we're tracking this. So right now, if this is an ABC coming back up, here's your ABC coming back, and then we should experience some kind of resistance at the death cross, and then the drop in the potential third wave, which is your third wave in XRP, and then 4-5, and then 4-5 obviously. So this is your risk blow off top, and what we need to see to increase the probability of this is really simple. Lose the A wave low that, you know, the DXY hit way back there in July of 2023, as XRP was topping in a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse in the first A wave down. So A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you get it? Really simple. So the the validation of that and the invalidation exists in the charts, obviously. But if we take a look at the previous time frame, the death cross led to that, which led to the impulse. The death cross led to that, which led to that impulse. So this is what I'm targeting. This major death cross that we see right now could be a clue. We are about to see the vertical for XRP, and obviously the confluencing factor is the UN as well. So I'll leave you with that. But in the meantime, I would not necessarily look for the low on XRP until we start to see reversal structure here for the DXY. So it could simply be looking for its 20. Now the other day there was a nice little bullish divergence. We're coming up, so there is a bit of a neckline there. Again, we could see another little reversal here, which is a nice little long spot on XRP as an inverse correlation. Hope you understand the update, but one of the most bullish things we can see, really simply, if we see the DXY lose that pivot low around about 99.575, we may have a clue, whatever XRP is doing at the time, that this is the emergency of C wave, which is where your blow off top comes from. Hope you understand the update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care everyone. Back to another update on XRP. Bye bye.